Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to laugh out loud? Please welcome tonight's first half MC, Gabriel.
Guys, I really liked Guardians of the Galaxy. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to Laugh Out Loud. If you're not here for Laugh Out Loud, then you're in the wrong place, but hey, stick around. So, we do improv comedy here at Laugh Out Loud. Who can tell me what improv is to start things off? What is improv comedy, good sir?
You go on stage and you make it up.
We go on stage and we make it up? Holy crap. That's crazy. Yeah, no kidding. Well, I feel sorry for these guys. Yeah, so we're gonna make it up on the spot. Nothing is scripted, everything's made up, the points don't matter, you know, the whole spiel. But we're not good enough to just make stuff up on the spot. A little secret for you guys. We need you guys to give us suggestions that we will work off of in order to make stuff up. So let's start off by giving us some suggestions. Let me see here. Give me a suggestion for what you wanted for Christmas when you were a kid.
My two front teeth.
Okay. Your two front teeth.
64.
A Nintendo 64. I wanted a PlayStation for some reason.
RPG.
A BB gun. Yeah, good job, Ralphie. I'm sure you shot your eye. So yeah, those are some examples. And then these guys are gonna have to work with them. Now we don't just make stuff up, but these guys that are gonna be up here, they're learning how to do it. Laugh Out Loud is an open club. Anybody can come, anybody can learn how to do improv with us, and these guys, well, they're learning. So it's a free show, and they're gonna show us what they've got. So, as such, we kind of need to give them a warm welcome to get them up here. So, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna count up to 5. Just 5, not 10. When we get to 5, 5 is the biggest applause. So level 1's gonna be like, you know, your little cousins at the ballet recital. You're not really wanting to be here. And then number 2, you know, oh, this is actually pretty good. They're talented. Number 3, we're at something that we want to see. All right. Number 4, there's actually amazing stuff out here. And even better, number 5, we're at a laugh out loud. Introducing to you guys tonight's players. Don't call him Marshmallow, it's Marshall Peterson. Please welcome downrange and the name of our next player, it's Sierrah Williams. He's got all sorts of powers, it's Austin Erickson. Presumably the sum of Tom, it's Collin Thompson. Her parents couldn't decide on an E or an A for her name, it's Racheal. Don't cross him, it's Rogerio. And finally, his older brother got all the looks in the family, if you ask him anyway, it's Daniel Bella. All right, let's give him one more round of applause. So, here at Laugh Out Loud, we have a phrase, and it's players to the front. Now, when I say that phrase, I want you guys to just give them a level 6 even applause. So, we're going to start off with the game of Top That. And for this game, I need all of the players to the front! Alright, so in this game of Top That, you guys are going to give them a sporting action. And they're going to do that action, and they're going to try to say what they're doing and top each other. And when I get tired of them, or when they don't top each other, then I'll tweet and they'll be off the stage. So let's start off with some kind of action in some kind of sport. Kickboxing. Please show us what kickboxing looks like. Somebody said it. Somebody said it. Could anybody show us what kickboxing looks like? Go ahead, show us what kickboxing looks like. All right, let's have our players do some kickboxing. And go ahead and start us off, Sierrah.
I'm kickboxing. Top that.
I'm fighting all my enemies. Top that.
I'm baking a very tough loaf of bread. Top that.
I'm making a very intense dance moves. Top that.
I can't top that.
She cannot top that. All right, let's get another sport. Or let's not get a sport. Let's get a household chore this time.
Sewing.
Can you show us what sewing looks like?
I cannot.
Well, then let's get another chore.
Scrubbing the toilet.
What does scrubbing the toilet look like?
Let's see. It looks like.
All right, quite vigorous. Go ahead.
I'm digging a hole, top that.
I'm scrubbing a very hard cake mix. Top that.
I'm chopping a pickle vertically, top that.
I am failing miserably. Top that.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. That did not top anything. Yeah. Let's get another sport. Give us a sporting action, guys. Curling is not a sport. Fishing. I heard fishing. Can you show us what fishing looks like? Yes, that's right. I said that curling's not a sport and fishing is. Go ahead, start us off.
I'm fishing. Top that.
My chopping block is way too high, top that.
I'm shaking up this baking powder. Top that.
I'm throwing a ball at my dog, top that.
Extreme calligraphy.
I'm jousting with the floor, top that.
I can't balance on this balance beam. Top that.
I'm painting a rainbow, top that.
Took way too long for that. All right, let me get another sport from you guys. From anyone in this general section of the audience.
Basketball.
Secret handshaking.
What in basketball specifically?
Free throws.
Show me what a free throw looks like. All right, free throws. Go ahead.
I am shooting a free throw.
I'm gay waving at the clouds.
I'm reaching into this really high cookie jar. Top that.
I'm patting my super dog on the head, top that.
Oh, I've almost got it. I'm trying to throw a ball all the way to the moon. Top that.
I'm doing calf raises while throwing a leprechaun, top that.
I'm pretending I'm a kitty cat.
Calf raises are way cooler than like that. All right, let me get another one. Anything else?
Tennis.
What does tennis look like? And I'm a tennis player, so your form impresses me. All right, tennis. Go ahead.
I'm playing tennis. Top that.
I'm throwing a frisbee, top that.
I'm high-fiving my best friend. Top that.
I'm smacking a short person, top that.
I'm slicing a watermelon. Top that.
I'm throwing a yo-yo and not pulling it back, top that.
I'm throwing a ninja star at the moon. Top that.
I'm being hit by a ninja star, top that.
I am tossing pancakes. Top that.
I like pancakes.
So incidentally, being hit by ninja stars is the same as throwing them, turns out. All right then. For this next game, we need Austin, Daniel, and Marshall. Players to the front. All right, so this is the game of alphabet soup. Now in this game, our players are going to act out a scene. But they have to know the alphabet at the same time because each line starts with the next letter in the alphabet. And if they screw up, there will be punishment. So, let's get a suggestion first of all for our players to start this scene. Let me get a suggestion for a great vacation place.
Hawaii.
No need to raise your hand, just
Arctic Circle.
I'm going to take the Arctic. The Arctic. The Arctic is your suggestion, and What's your name? Alicia. Starts with an A. So A is your first letter. Awesome. All right, players, are you ready?
Yes!
Ah! How did we get here?
Because I have a boat.
Can't you see you're intruding upon my igloo space? Don't get in here with us.
Everyone is trying to get on our cruise.
Forget about you people. This is my spot. Great. We love you. Hands up! I have never seen such insolence.
Jake, leave us alone.
Kill you I would if I could. Let's get off this topic. I would like to see all of us alive by the end of the day. Don't touch.
No, I don't plan on dying. That's why I'm making this igloo already.
Okay, good for you.
Precarious it is.
Quit it. We gotta figure out what this guy wants. Real. You keep interrupting me. Sorry. Tay over there.
Tay? Where's Tay? Oh, shoot. There.
Uh-oh. Sorry, that was bad.
Verily it was.
Why do you gotta be so rude?
Oh.
You people keep on arguing and interrupting my peaceful.
Well, we're going to move on to the next game, which is the game of Little Voices. In this game, I need Rogerio, Sierrah, Collin, and I need one of you to leave us. Everybody say bye, Collin. Bye, Collin. Now we can say mean things behind his back. Okay, so this is the game of Little Voices. In this game, Collin is going to be entering a location, but he doesn't know where he is. Fortunately, the objects in that location are going to be talking to him, as played by our players here. So first of all, we need a location. Let's get a location with a lot of stuff in it. So I'm kind of ruling out Mars.
A nursery!
A game of blue.
Keep going. We're almost there.
Taco Bell shower room.
You know what?
The color festival.
Yeah, I'll take that. We're going to take the arcade. What do you find at an arcade, though? That's true. They're always broken. A quarter. It must be a quarter. All right. What else do you find at an arcade?
Street Fighter. Dance Dance Revolution.
I'm just going to take several and not play favorites to any specific arcade game, even though Street Fighter is the best. An arcade cabinet. Now let me get one more thing that you find at an arcade.
Creepy janitor. Skee ball.
The big bear that you buy with all your tickets.
Skee ball. Let me take skee. No, no, I'm going to take tickets. We'll take tickets. So, well, it's not just because bad tickets are just more fun. Let's remind the audience what you are.
I'm a quarter from tickets.
An arcade chamber.
All right, let's get Collin back here in here on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Collin.
Yeah,
All right, this is the game of Little Voices. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
challenge the old master?
I know, yes, I'm ready to challenge. You could enlighten me on what that means. I'm very happy to,
You must...
you were making beeping noises. Oh, I did something. All right. Oh.
No, dude, that won't do anything. The stuff you press is not there. You cannot see it.
Oh, right.
It's like kind of obvious and very, you know,
Oh,
obvious.
So obvious. Hello there.
You can't get her till you use me.
Okay, so for some reason I desperately want her now, so.
I have fallen and now I'm free.
Oh, so
Free.
when do I take you back to your prison? Enjoy.
You escaped. Are you ready to challenge the master for reals now? Press start.
Okay. All
That's
right.
not start. The other start. All right.
Okay. Instructions. I'm sorry for you in your prison. Could you help me out? I really need to.
Nope, you abandoned me and you get nothing.
You shut up down there!
We'll just get recycled later, it's fine.
Recycle? No. I like helping the environment. That wasn't what I was expecting.
No, I'm not biodegradable.
Huge waste for you in the recycling bin then.
Yeah.
Hey, dude. There's someone else here that's recyclable, like, that can be recycled, and she needs to get out of me. Just like, no, thing. You've bitten the best.
Collin.
And where are you?
So, I'm in an arcade.
Where are
You are tickets. You are a pinball machine.
they? Yeah.
And you are a pinball. A quarter?
All right, we're going to move on to the game of nothing but the truth. And in this game, I need all of our players to the front. So lucky for you, you guys are going to learn some stuff here today. I know it's Saturday or off from school, but hey, we're going to learn. We've assembled here a panel of experts, and these experts are going to discuss a topic of interest. They're going to discuss it, and they're going to object to each other, and they're going to argue, and it's going to be a good time, and it'll be educational to boot. So first of all, I need a topic. So let's get something that you would argue about, but really it's pretty pointless to argue about.
Waffles.
All right. Music will be your topic to discuss. I want to hear our experts discuss music. So, players, are you ready?
Yes. Mom, you just don't understand. She never listens to me. She never understands. She calls it trash, noise, but it's music. It's art. Sure, it sounds like a guitar being thrown down the stairs, but I feel like it has a severe symbolism.
Objection. In that recording, I did throw my guitar down the stairs.
Sustained.
I'm Jean-Jacques Lon, and I make dark, gothic, classic music. My piece, Guitar Throw Down the Stairs, is a representation of me as my guitar, with the stairs being my stairs when I was a baby.
Dark Gothic classic is way too mainstream.
It is sustained.
I'm a huge fan of harsh noise. This is a real genre of music where you listen to harsh noise. My favorite track is called Static_0015 by E.
Objection! They are not talking about the science behind the music.
I want to learn about the science. Sustained.
So music is all based on frequency. There is no sound, there's just frequency that comes from the air. As you can see...
Objection! I'm tired of the frequency of his words. We need to speak slowly so that people can understand us. That's what singing is. It's just really loud, slow talking.
Objection. I'm his guitar that he forgot about.
Yeah, sustained.
As you may see, I don't really like gravity. Especially a combination of both. Most guitars are meant to be played, not thrown away. And I've seen a very good amount of shows where people just destroy me people. Like my master destroyed me.
Objection! I didn't destroy him. It was a combination of gravity and stairs.
Overruled, you monster.
So I've been told that one day I'll be fixed.
Objection! No one can ever be fixed, truly. Now, children, when you're thinking about listening to music, you should always pick the sad music because that's all that you really need for your whole life.
Objection!
Austin, you're sustained.
So there is actually no difference between the sad music and the, what did you call it?
Harsh noise.
They're both the same.
Objection! That is poppycock.
Sustained. I like the word poppycock.
The difference between the sad music and my beautiful, angry guitar down the stairs music is how it makes me feel. I channel it into power to accomplish my needs.
Objection! Why would you ever want to have feelings?
Sustained?
Now, children, if you drink enough energy drinks, you will eventually pass out and not have to feel any of those nasty emotions anymore.
Objection! The emotions are just the chemical reactions going on in the brain.
Science, sustained.
So it turns out that with science, you can make it so there is no emotion whatsoever. And then we just have peace and tranquility.
Objection. There's nothing logical about music. It's all about their feelings.
Sustained?
My friends, is about the feelings like the ones that fella said. But more so than just like the sad feeling that comes to you is the pain of being thrown down the stairs.
Objection.
Go ahead, Daniel.
All this talk of feeling is really harshing my noise.
Sustained.
I want to sing my favorite track by E. It goes something like this.
And you can buy the full album in stores soon. All right, for this next game, we're going to need Daniel, Collin, Austin, and Marshall, players to the front. This is the game of Survivor. And much like the hit TV show, American Idol, we will be voting one of them off. So these guys are going to act out a scene, and then we're going to vote one of them off, and they will do that same exact scene with everything that that player contributed being filled in by the other players, until we're down to just one person and there are no immunity idols. So, first of all, to start them off, let me get a suggestion for, let's go with a delectable food. Parfait is your suggestion. So, take out that however you want to. Players, are you ready?
Yes. Johnny, someone stole the strawberries in our parfait.
You stole the granola.
No one cares about the granola.
I care about the granola!
Oh, that's why we're together. We're a good team.
What about the yogurt?
Well, I've got the yogurt here.
Okay, and I got the granola. We just need a strawberry man.
Hey! I happen to have found this bag of strawberries lying on the side of the road, and I've been wondering if I could sell it to you fine gentlemen.
This is suspicious, but I like it.
Dave, we're broke.
Right.
Excuse me, I'm with the FDA. Are you selling foodstuffs of any kind?
Well, you can't really classify it as more stuffs. Don't look in the bag. Please.
As a government agent, I'm required to be incredibly nosy.
Oh, yeah, I can see that. You have a very big nose.
Hey, sir. Are you interested in buying some granola? Well, just look over here. Look over.
Whoa! We're partners. Would you like to buy some yogurt?
Dave, I'm trying to distract him.
Still on the table, boys.
Would you mind taking, these are all just audits.
Trade him our granola for the strawberries, then we'll have the strawberries.
Yes.
You'd sacrifice your granola for my yogurt?
Yes.
All right, let's have our players line up here on the stage. By the most democratic process known to man, which is yelling very loud, I want to hear number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Who do you want eliminated?
Me.
I'm hearing loud number 1. All right, let's see that same scene again, but this time with no Daniel in it. Players, are you ready?
Yes. Now that we've destroyed the government, we can take over by selling our parfaits.
Sweet. One problem, we still don't have strawberries.
Dang it!
I still have my granola, though.
Now, nobody cares about your granola, Jeffrey.
Hey guys, I found this bag of strawberries on the side of the road, and it didn't steal it at all. Would you mind buying it?
So suspicious.
I mean,
I got my granola from our suspicious source.
it doesn't matter if it's suspicious. There's no government to penalize me in any way.
That is a great point.
There we go. That's why we got rid of it in the
Yeah,
first
so
place.
strawberries.
Well, hold on. I don't give stuff away for free.
Okay, pay the man.
I'm not just gonna give up my yogurt.
I'll take granola or yogurt, either one.
You'd give away your granola.
All right, let's line them up again. Let's go the other way. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Who do you want to see gone? Okay, it's number 2. Bye-bye, Austin. All right, players, are you ready?
Yes. Now that I've burned the world's crops, the only thing left is my yogurt to feed everyone. It's a monopoly. Now that I got rid of Jeffrey and his granola,
I'm not going to pretend I didn't just hear that, and I have the last strawberries in the world in this bag.
right here, the last strawberries in the world.
Yeah, you destroyed all the rest. That was kind of a bad move.
And with no government and no competition, do you want to be partners?
No, I just want to sell these strawberries.
But would you just give them to me?
No! Hey, and you were granola or yogurt, but you destroyed all the granola, so... And there's no government to stop you. This is just a huge mess. I guess I'll take yogurt.
Would you go yogurt for me?
All right. Number 1, number 2. Number 2, I'm hearing. It's close. So now Collin's gonna have to do this whole scene all by himself. We're gonna get down to the bare essence of the scene, and Collin's going to give it all to us. It's gonna be so creative, and I'm setting the bar really high. So, player, are you ready?
Yes! Well, the government's destroyed, and so is everything else, but at least I'll never get scurvy again.
Prevention. How about that? For this next game, we need Racheal, Marshall, Austin, and Rogerio. Players to the front. And once again, we need one of you to leave. Everybody say goodbye now. All right. This is the game of late for work. And in this game, yeah, somebody's excited to be late for work. I'm like walking in 5 minutes late, and I'm like, yeah! All right. In this game, Austin is late for work, and we're going to come up with the reason why he's late for work. Fortunately, his two very helpful coworkers will mime to him why he's late. So, let's start off. If you guys want to start writing this down, let's start off with he woke up and what happened?
Stepped on his dog. Oh. His dog stepped on him. On fire.
His hands are on his face.
Bigfoot doing breakfast.
His dog is a good nice guy.
He stepped on his bacon cooker.
What was that? I heard something good from you.
He stepped on his bacon cooker, like Michael Scott.
His dog was Clifford's son.
What did he step on that's not the bacon cooker? Something else.
A porcupine.
Liam Neeson.
A black mamba!
I'll take that. He stepped on a porcupine. He stepped on a porcupine. He got out of bed. After that, what happened to him on his way to work? From being his mom?
Arrested. He got arrested.
His girlfriend took it! He got arrested! He ran over a porcupine.
Boba Fett runs over.
I'll take that. He got in a lightsaber duel with whom?
Boba Fett.
That is not from Star Wars.
Detective Pikachu!
He got in a lightsaber duel with Iron Man. Now, as he walked into the building, what happened next?
The government found his Iron Giant.
Something else.
The government found his green giant.
He shrunk, and what happened?
The porcupine stepped on it.
He couldn't reach the elevator button. He went to Taco Bell.
Okay, I'm gonna take that. He shrunk and went on a field trip with Miss Frizzle. Would you please? Magic stole us. Oh.
I got him.
All right, would you please remind us what's happening?
Number one, when he got out of bed, he stepped on a porcupine.
Number 2, he got in a lightsaber duel with Iron Man.
You can read it.
And number 3, he shrunk and went on a school trip with Miss Frizzle.
All right. This is gonna be interesting. Let's call our player back in here on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Clear.
His name is Austin. But he responds to player, so we can yell player. All right, this is the game of late for work. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Hold up there. I noticed that you're at least 0.5 seconds late.
It's my watch, it's a little like fast.
My watch is perfect. Just like how this business should be run. So tell me, why are you so late?
So it's actually, it's a long story. I was waking up, as you do, because I was sleeping. And I was walking out of bed, and I stepped on something really sharp. It was like a nail. And it was a dog that was...
You stepped on a nail, dog?
What's it called, porcupines? Yeah, it was my pet porcupine.
Okay, well that maybe gives you another 0.2 seconds. So where'd the other time go?
So I was driving, in my car.
Yeah, like most people do.
Yeah. Then I got stopped by a lumberjack. by a Jedi?
What are you guys doing?
Just mopping, boss.
Hey, watch Star Wars, so my mom became a lightsaber for a little second.
What a slacker, right?
Alright, that's cool.
So yeah, these Jedi, they were like fighting with their lightsabers and in front of my car. And then I was like scratching my feet because they were using the Force to stop my car. No, they weren't. That'd be stupid. There were several penguins. Iron Man? Iron Man was fighting a Jedi. No, because they're in different universes. But anyway, they're both owned by Disney though. So there was Iron Man, and I was Iron Man.
You're Iron Man!
Oh
yeah, there's none.
Anyway, so there was Iron Man, and he was fighting with a sword for some reason.
A sword. Nothing special about it at all.
He was fighting with a lightsaber.
That makes sense why you thought he was a Jedi. Yeah. But who was he fighting? Like, why is that important to you?
I was trying to Oh, that's not the worst thing that happened.
Yeah, because that could not take more than 0.1 seconds. You got another 0.2.
Yeah, well, anyway, so I got to work, right?
Okay, yes, I can see that.
And I was flying. No, I was very tiny. I was super small. Yes. Kind of like you. Anyway, so I was really small.
I'm very small. Keep that in mind. Anyway, so...
And I was breathing like Darth Vader. No, I wasn't. Anyway, I was waving because I was small.
Okay, so...
I was one of these people who are really bad at miming.
Just miming what?
No.
Oh my gosh, are you okay?
Well.
Will you give me a raise?
And so you were tiny. And
I was very tiny, and I saw someone who was also really tiny, and we did the cha-cha. Yeah. Anyway, he was driving a car.
A car?
A very tiny car, like a bigger car. A tiny guy driving a big car.
I thought you were tiny.
I was tiny.
Okay. Now, what was this bigger car? I mean, I like big cars, but I mean...
That makes sense.
Yeah, so which one? That'd be a lot worse than just being tiny.
There was someone across the street. I was very tiny. Nope, there wasn't.
But, okay, that car you were talking about.
Yes.
Was there anything special about it?
It was very big.
Very big.
It was huge. It was like a monster truck. No, it wasn't like a monster truck. It was a little smaller than that. It was very thin. It was a limousine.
A limousine? I haven't seen many of those around. There's a lot of high schools, so you don't want to crash into. Yeah.
There was prom then?
I've never seen a limousine here before, so it's probably not that.
Boss, what about this yellow stuff on the floor? Should I mop that too, the yellow stuff?
No, we don't want to stain the mop. Use Rogerio.
is a taxi. A very big yellow post.
A very big yellow car that happens to be very long, close to high school.
What struck me down in the magic school was the Miss Frizzle.
And I went to prom in a big yellow limo. Classic. So we're down to our last game of the first half. Aww. But we have the second half coming up, so stick around, get a drink, whatever you want to do. But first, we just want to announce something. Laugh Out Loud is an open club. These guys have been learning, some of them as recently as last semester. And you can come every Thursday night in this very room, and we will teach you how to do improv. You can have fun with us, you can do these things for yourself. It's a good time. So it's open, everybody can come. So, I'll leave it at that. So, our last game is going to be the game of sentences, and I need Racheal, Rogerio, and Sierrah, players, to the front. And this one, I need all of them to leave. Yeah, so, well, as you know, we make everything up here on the spot, but sometimes that's hard. So we're going to have you guys do it for us. For this game, I'm going to have you guys give me some sentences, and they're going to write them down, and they're going to have to pick them up, and that's their next line. And they're going to have to go from there, and whatever crazy, outlandish thing they just said, they have to make sense of it. So that's their job. So we're going to get 10 sentences total. So first of all, let me get from this back section of the audience, this back quarter, we'll start here. Let me get something you've seen on a billboard recently.
Sloths finally in the aquarium.
Yes!
I'll take part of it. Finally at the aquarium.
It really is true.
Now let's get something else that you've seen, a famous slogan.
Why, buddy?
Yeah.
Don't move on.
Eat more chicken.
A snack that smiles back. All right, now for this section of the audience, give me just a question that you would ask your mother.
Who killed Batman?
Where do babies come from?
How do you do laundry? It's a good question. Now let me get a song lyric.
A what?
A song lyric.
I come from a land down under.
I just want to shake, 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 shake. 4 shakes? 4 shakes. I need all 4. Apparently it's 5 shakes, but whatever.
Stacy's mom has got it going on.
Give me another song lyric.
I miss the rains down in Africa.
I'm my own grandfather. Let me get just any sentence, an exclamation. Here comes the general. Here comes the general. Let's see here. I need a few more, so let me get... How many do I have so far? That would be 6 so far. Let me get... Oh, let's go with another question. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Do you hear what I
Let's get...
Does this look normal?
Wait, another song.
Does this look normal? Yep, that's that. We're taking that. Let's get 2 more, just from anywhere. Give me just a phrase.
Give it back.
My cabbages.
Give it back. And 1 more phrase.
My cabbages!
Let's take a trip down Cranberry Lake! I can't believe
Pony boy!
I'll just take that hit. Are you feeling lucky? So let's remind our audience. Oh, they're already on the ground. All right. Oh. No, that's cool. It's cool.
Just call him again next.
Yeah, just pick them up and read them off to our audience.
I'm my own grandpa.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Finally at the aquarium.
Are you feeling lucky?
Here comes the dilemma. How do you do laundry?
The snack that smiles back.
Shake, 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 shake. Does this look normal?
Why were you pointing at me when you said that? All right, let's get our players back in here on 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, this is the game of sentences. So to get our players started, let me get a suggestion for something that you would not want to find in your stocking last Christmas.
Another smaller stocking.
Something that's not food. It's a food.
A human heart. An elastic waistband.
Baby powder. Baby powder is your suggestion. Players, are you ready?
Yes. All right, honey. It just says to just add water. Do you want to do the honors? I sure hope so. I mean, don't see that up your chest. Must wait 9 months for delivery.
I can't wait, honey. I can't wait any longer.
Baby delivery service, here's your child.
Oh, wow, patience really pays off.
Now, a few rules about this. Just because it's automatic delivery doesn't mean it's not subject to child services. Please treat it with respect like a normal child. You can't order another one. We have a 10-child limit. Here comes the general. We've ruined it. We've already broke child services.
Oh, man, I thought I could kill someone.
Please, not the child. I don't need another lawsuit.
Honey, how do you do laundry?
I don't know. You already have a cradle set up. We have care packages available for additional purchase. All we have is baby soup. It's baby. Are you going to feed that to the child?
The child is part of the soup?
No, the child is the soup. We have 2. We have the soup one, and then we have this one. Yeah, that one's not part of the 10-child maximum policy. Have you tried turning it on and off again? It might make it go faster, yeah. Oh, wow. Right, that's no way. They up fast, don't they? I'm my own grandpa. That soup is me. But like the generations ahead. Would you also like to purchase a child? Look normal?
I don't think so.
You know, we have some that look like that, but they go in the reject pile. Are you feeling lucky today? Maybe it will turn out better.
I feel like this one would be a lot better than the old one.
You can order a surprise package as well, where you don't know what the child will look like. We've had zebras before.
Finally hit the aquarium!
I don't think we've had a fish child yet, but you never know with the surprise packages.
Maybe we should go to the savannah. You know, like for vacation, after we boil the baby.
Wait, you don't mean this baby, right? No, the okay, because I have contractual obligations regarding boiling children, where it's not allowed to happen within 48 hours of delivery. That's why I'm still here. Give it back! Give what back? If you want your money back, you gotta give me the baby back, too. We recycle them. Most people get them and realize it's really not that much fun.
Shake, 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 shake.
I mean, whatever floats your boat, man. Maybe the baby will like the movement.
Well, I feel like it's about time for you to leave.
Well, like I said, 48 hours, sir. I gotta make sure you don't feel it. You can't recycle them then. The snack! That smells
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the second half? And please welcome out your MC, Gabriel Yes, come sit down, straggling people. I welcome you back into this performing land. Hey, how'd you like the first half?
It was so
That's what I like to hear. Also, I would like you to know that if you were not satisfied with the first half, you are entitled to a full refund. I really wanted to say that joke. Some of you may have noticed at the slideshow on the beginning that we are calling this group the Laser Sharks. I would just like you to know that came about because Jacob and I kept fighting about what to call them. He wanted to call them Group 1 and Group A for the second group that's going at 8 p.m. And I thought that was funny but also confusing. So I wanted to call them Group 1 and Group 2. But that's kind of boring, even though it's not confusing. So then Parker decided, let's call them the Laser Sharks and Bazooka Bears. And that's really awesome. So that's what we went with. Okay, I'm tired of talking. So let's get a level 10 applause so we can get our players back in here. Welcome back. How'd you enjoy the intermission?
Good vacation.
Good. Break's over. Okay. For our first game of this half, I need Marshall, Daniel, Collin, and Rogerio. Players to the front. This is the game of You Can't Handle This Scene. For this game, our players are going to divide into two teams. And they're going to be performing the same scene, but each team is convinced they can do it better. So when they see something the other team has done wrong, they will object and possibly take over the scene. So to start us off, let's get a suggestion for something you'd be surprised to find on the side of the road.
A dragon.
A child.
Gabe Golden.
Ferris wheel.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald
A portal to another dimension.
Bazooka bear.
Donald
Golden
Trump.
toilet.
I'm gonna combine two of those, and let's go with golden mattress. Okay, players, are you ready?
Yes! Now, darling, I know it costs you a lot of money, but this is really uncomfortable.
More expensive means more comfort. What don't you understand about that?
I mean, the only way I can get it to bend is by biting it.
Objection! You can also lick it.
Sustained.
Now see, there are many ways to make it to bend, even though it is golden. For instance, tasty. Why don't you give it a try?
I just pay for it, man.
Objection.
That would only work if it were one of those like chocolate gold pieces.
What?
Gold chocolate pieces? No.
Overruled, I'm confused.
All right, I heard it tastes like chocolate.
Yes, see? It's... where did you hear that? That's incorrect. It tastes like gold, like as implied in the name. Well, and it's very comfy to sleep on. That's the main purpose of the mattress.
Objection, I'm uncomfortable with him sleeping on my bed.
Sustained.
Okay, fine, I'll accept it. But what about the silver blankets? We can't have a gold mattress without silver blankets.
Silver blankets weren't being sold at mattresses.
If you loved me, you would get me silver blankets!
That's the thing.
That's inhumane!
I deserve it.
Sure, sustained.
So, honey, since I love you very much, I spent all the rest of our fundings to buy you a silver blanket.
Objection! We're way rich enough to have more than just silver blankets.
Oh, sustained.
Matching gold blankets because the silver on gold wouldn't work as well as gold on silver.
You know me so well. Our mattress plays music!
It's amazing how many smart devices they're making these days. Smartphones, smart TVs, smart mattresses, and they come in gold and rose gold. For our next game, I need Austin and Sierra, players to the front. And I also need 3 brave audience volunteers.
Oh my gosh, all of these people right here.
You were very eager. You can
What?
come up.
All of these people right here.
Okay.
Volunteers. They volunteers tribute. Raise your hand.
Okay, so this is the game of human props. In this game, our players are going to be performing a scene, but the scene isn't going to have any props in it. So these lovely audience volunteers are going to have to become all of the props that we need in the scene. So if they're like, oh, I want to brush my teeth, one of them's going to become a toothbrush. Exactly, you got the right idea there. Okay, so let's see an example.
Wow, I really wish I had a toothbrush right now.
Don't you need toothpaste for that?
Oh, yes, I do.
That was my example, but I'll let it slide this time. Let's get a big round of applause for our audience. Let's start the scene now. Let's get a place where there's a lot going on, a lot of commotion.
A toothbrush factory.
Comic-Con.
Idaho.
A restaurant kitchen.
The Olympics. The Olympics, okay. Human props. Audience volunteers, are you ready?
Yes. Yes.
Players, are you ready?
Yes. I broke my leg. I'm not going to be able to run the 400-meter dash.
Oh no! I need some.
You need a splint.
I need some splints.
Two
splints.
Okay, I got this. You gotta wrap it with something.
Bandages. Ambulance.
Wait, where's the ambulance? Oh, okay, I just need one, I guess.
Just one splint's fine. One of those cot things.
Stretcher.
A stretcher. I came up with that.
The bandage is gone. Oh, okay, now there's two.
You have 2 splints now.
Okay, my other leg
Split
is
the legs together.
You know what? Can I get some painkillers? This is really starting to hurt.
Painkillers.
Okay, I think I can still run it. You just need to give me some type of cast and help me out.
Cast. and helping.
Oh, thank you, random object.
Which one?
Take a while. Did I win?
I don't know. We don't
Use
have
a speed gun.
a speed gun.
The finish line is
Finish
gone.
line is gone.
But we need the speed gun!
Speed gun!
What's my speed?
0, you stop moving!
Another round of applause for our audience. They are brave souls.
You did great. Good job.
Absolutely. These are the shirts of happiness. Whatever that means. Are we done? Okay, in that case, I need all the players to the front. And this is a game of World's Worst, where our players are going to come up with the world's worst thingy. So, to start us off, let's get an occupation from the back half of the audience.
Lawyer.
Plumber.
Viking.
Accountant.
Babysitter.
Comedian.
Scientist.
Yeah, let's go with judge. World's worst judge.
Guilty, guilty. You in the audience, you're guilty.
Yeah, I don't really know what that means. I'm confused. But sustained?
Yes, your majesty. Yes, me. I would like my defendant to not be guilty. Sustained.
The court will now take a recess, and no playing tag during recess because you might push each other over. No dodgeball.
Lame.
Order! Oh, this does is about just falling apart. I can't get the nails in.
I sentence you to 10 years in prison, not because of the crime, but because that outfit is a fashion crime.
Billy, I don't care that he hit you. You hit him back, so you get the punishment.
Okay, let's get another occupation now from the front half of the audience.
Interpreter.
Still Viking.
Therapist.
Did someone say oxener?
Interpreter.
What's a dachshunner?
Dog sitter.
Oh, dog sitter. Okay. No, I don't.
Speech therapist. Canner.
Speech therapist.
I like that one. World's worst taxidermist.
It was a wonderful meal. I can't eat anymore though. I'm stuffed.
So we're gonna have to take 30% off of your skin. Tax, German.
They doubled his costumes.
This time I was able to find a human roadkill.
Look, I'm sorry, but your dog looked dead, okay?
I'm sorry your dog looks dead. It's a good thing you're apologizing for that. Let's just move on. For the next game, I need Sierrah, Collin, Racheal, and Daniel. Players to the front. name is called channel surfing. So back in the old days when people watched television, instead of streaming on the internet, sometimes you would flip between channels. What? No, see, okay, we had these things called remotes, and there were these buttons that changed the channel. It's sort of like switching the tab. Anyway. So what's going to happen is we're going to start a scene, and we're going to switch channels to another scene, and then eventually we're going to switch back, just like a television. Channel surfing. Okay, so to start off, let's get the name of an unusual mythical object that's never been made up before. The Holy Grail. What an original idea.
The Holy Hand Grenade!
The pegged horn? The pegged horn is your suggestion. Soon as you've got, okay. All right, players, are you ready?
You're going to now.
If your magical Thanksgiving dinner, you're going to need 4 husks of pegged corns. They like regular corn, but they fly. Real quick. And the feathers are the hardest part to get off, so you'll need to soak those. And pirouette. And slide. And can you tell that it's my first ballet lesson? Because I've never done this before. Yes.
I'm sorry you paid so much, but let's just try some new moves. That I just made up.
Look, your dancing lessons are okay at best, but I really think it's not for me, and I want my money back.
Well, just look at this and to change your mind.
I found the leprechauns!
Oh, yes, sunshine!
How do I get your gold? How do I get the gold?
You're not that kind of leprechaun.
How old are you? He's
I'm a corporate mascot. I saw
I'm a criminal with leprosy.
So if I just like, do I get like some magic stuff?
Yes, dig deep into his brain! Absorb the information!
There's not much in there!
Oh, I'm sorry!
Feel the power coursing through your veins!
No! Come on, dude, help me! I need to stop these people!
I'm just taking notes on psychic interrogations.
Oh.
What do we do if this happens?
Listen, man, I'm sorry. I didn't know you didn't want to be touched, man.
You will never touch a leprechaun again in your life!
Wait. I can't go back to jail.
Oh, I'm sorry, I should have thought about you. You can come out now. I'm an accomplice if you do this, dude. I'm sorry. I'll just magic it all away with the magical power of marshmallows. No, please, I'm sorry I don't know ballet. You don't have to use your ballet powers on me. It's inhumane.
The guns is to hold it.
That's a ballet move. Have you ever been to France? That's not a gun. Ballet move. You do it like this, you go, and then you escape from the guy holding guns.
You escaped.
Stay down!
Right hand, dude. You fly a little too much.
Head horn for this Thanksgiving.
To anyone who's going to get injured tonight by flying fruit snacks and toilet paper. On the other hand, it's your own fault for sitting all the way in the back. I should really pull out this list before I start talking. Okay, moving right along. For the next game, I need Marshall and Rogerio, players to the front. This is a game of customer service, so one of you go away.
Okay.
Everyone say bye, Marshall.
Hope you find your dad.
He will. So in this game, Rogerio is going to be a disgruntled customer who's trying to return an item to the customer service representative, Marshall. Only the store's rules stipulate that Marshall must guess what it is based on vague clues. Because this is improv, that's how we do it. Okay, first, let's get a suggestion of an item you want to return to a store.
The baby wrap. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump bubble.
Toupee. Trump's toupee.
Yeah, let's go with elbow pads or elbow pads. Yeah, like you use in that one. What was it playing? Okay. I don't know. I don't do sports. But in order for him to return it, he has to say what's wrong with it. There has to be something wrong for you to return it. So let's get something that's wrong with these elbow pads that has nothing to do with falling down or rollerblading.
They go on the inside.
They randomly play music.
Let's get it from the front.
They smell like eggs.
Donating your plasma.
Yeah, let's go to the back.
They inject him with steroids.
You go on the inside of the elbow.
They inject him. They smell mildly poisonous.
The elbow pads gambled away all of your money. Yeah. Okay, so recap, they're elbow pads, and what's wrong with them? They gambled away all of your money. Okay, so let's call Marshall back in here on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Marshall!
We are
Customer service, players, are you ready?
Yes.
Does he have a typewriter? That's awesome.
Okay, sir. Welcome to Old People Incorporated. What do you have for us?
Something that old people were supposed to use, but I couldn't because you don't see this.
Ah, yes. This is one of our most popular products.
Obviously, there's something wrong with it.
Really?
It isn't that way.
Oh, well, we really like these products because they're very expensive, but what exactly did you buy this to do?
They were excessive, trust me. So, here's the thing. I just want some safety. Safety, yes, safety. Because, you know, I came all the way from Brazil, and we don't usually like use like rollerblades and stuff like that.
Okay.
So it's like I came all the way here to America to get these, so I'll be safe when I'm doing it.
Oh,
But you know what? They're like,
yeah, well, the thing is, I know, okay, this like helmet actually breaks apart to be knee pads that you use on your elbow.
to have my elbow safe, right?
Yeah.
And I came all the way over here to Utah, and they're like, whoa, Las Vegas is so close by. Let's go to Vegas. We're gonna have fun.
Okay.
They're not supposed to talk anyways, but they did. And then, next thing I know, I'm broke.
Your elbow pads convinced you to go to Vegas? Do they have a gambling problem?
Well, they do have a gambling problem, but like, now it's my problem. I just don't have a bank account, you know?
You used to.
I used to.
You lost so much money that you lost your bank. That sucks. Well, so These elbow pads, they love playing poker, and I know that they convinced you to go to Vegas, and now you have a gambling problem. Did they give you a gambling problem?
If I had a gambling problem, that'd be okay, because it was my fault. But they stole my freaking credit card.
So they went to Vegas and gambled away your money.
Music! Imagine there's music playing right now.
Falls on the ground. I really want some fruit snacks.
Thanks, sound guy.
No, well.
Yeah, I can't think of anything clever to say, so let's just move on. I need all the players to the front. For the game of Meanwhile Elsewhere. So tonight, we're going to see the Laugh Out Loud cinematic universe, where several different scenes are going to occur, and then they're all going to come together into one great big combination movie, like
Justice League.
yeah, the Justice League. That's the one. So to start us off, let's get a suggestion for a place that you wouldn't want to take your grandma.
Idaho.
That's where she's from.
An arcade. Your hometown. Your nursing home.
A funeral home.
A dentist office.
What was that?
A dentist office.
Crabtree 214.
The sinking Titanic. A gynecologist.
Submarine.
A Viking ship.
Gynecologist, that's a good one.
Cardiologist.
A Viking ship.
Ooh, I heard Viking ship. So let's go with Viking ship. And players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Eric, we're almost to the new world. Let's. Why are you rowing?
I have no arms.
Where did your arms go?
We lost them in the last raid. It's your fault. You took both shields.
Two of us. I don't have the rest of my Viking army.
If I had arms, I would punch you.
Legs. That's true. Hey, we're on a small ship. Calm down.
I can row with my legs.
You find in a village nearby? Look, honey. Arms!
We retrieved them from this drawer.
Yeah, I didn't know you could harvest those, you know? But it's funny because, like, everything has been stolen. What happened here?
Meanwhile, a different one of the seven seas.
Yarr!
Matey.
Good morning to you. The waters are so clear today. I see no other ships that could possibly find us and fight us.
Yarr! Ever since I last battle where I lost my hand and had it replaced like a normal person would after they lost, one of their limbs.
Meanwhile, in an ocean tornado.
We're in one of the different oceans in the seven seas.
Yes, we're not in our
Meanwhile, in the lab. Finally, I will have my plan to drain the oceans complete. As soon as I combine these chemicals, all of the seven seas will drain and be gone forever. No longer will squids exist. I hate squids. Here we go. 1.
Meanwhile, back on the seven seas, that still exists. I spot another ship.
Another ship. Hi, ship. We're going to take you out and steal your arms.
With what arms?
You must be amateur pirates.
Wait. He doesn't have one of his limbs. Oh, dang it. No. I can take it and give it to you. Yarr!
Do you guys hear a whooshing sound?
Who knew these arms could float?
My arms! I'm going overboard!
No! I decided to come down to the sea to do the experiment. It just seems more fitting. Anyway, oh,
happy if I did this. Disarm these peasants!
Do you guys want another pirate?
I have an armory growth serum. If you kill all of these people, I will give it to you.
Okay. Oh, you just dropped all the powder in the ocean! You guys, the ocean's disappearing!
The water just got a little bit in the ship.
And we're just on the ground. Got your arm! New arm!
Oh.
It's just like the hand part, though.
All right, who wants to hear the sad news? Okay, I'll tell you anyway. We've only got one more game left in this show. But I've got some good news. Before that, we have announcements. Doesn't that sound exciting? Okay, so first off, what? Stop talking. You're confusing me. We have another show immediately after this one at 8 because these are our clubbers. We call them that because they're part of the club. And yeah, Marshall, sometimes you club things. That's what you're miming. But we've got so many good people in our club that we just had to give them 2 different shows so they could. I speak words. So that they could all perform. So we've got another show right after this at 8. If you want to stick around and have nothing to do and feel like, wasting 4 hours, not wasting, spending 4 hours of your life on this. And then also on February 17th, we're going to have our Swipe Right show, where we make fun of how single many of us in the club are. Probably me. It usually turns into making fun of me. So got that to look forward to. And that's going to be here February 17th, 7:30. Let's see, what else? Hey, good job you guys. And also, give yourselves a round of applause. You've been a great audience. Okay, and no more rambling for me. So let's just finish this thing strong. Next up is our last game, the game of playground insults, and for this I need Sierrah, Collin, Racheal, Austin, Jan, and Rogerio. Players to the front. And 2 of you go away. Everyone say goodbye, Sierrah and Racheal.
Bye, Sierrah and
That was not intentional. So this is the game of playground insults. We've got 2 competing factions on the playground here, and so they're going to be helping each other come up with insults for the other. In the only acceptable format for playground insults, which is a adjective verb that nouns.
Adjective.
Nope, an adjective noun that verbs, such as a stinky cactus that waters. But like water in the verb sense, where like it's a plant. Anyway, let's get a suggestion for your favorite noun. Nope, adjective.
Stinky. Scandalous. Spicy.
Scandalous.
Wimpy.
Monkey-ish.
Botation.
Happy. Arrogant.
Underdeveloped.
Musical.
Greasy. Pretentious.
Flamboyant.
Musical.
Brain. Annoying. Ginger.
Flabbergastry.
What? What was that last one?
Flabbergastry.
Pretentious.
Operatic.
Oh, operatic. Okay. Yeah, I like that one. Operatic. Like unto an opera. Yeah, write it down. Okay, let's get your favorite noun.
Kittens.
Eggshell.
Fruit snacks.
Ooh, eggshell. The egg does not count. It has to be the shell only. And now we need a verb. I'm going to stand over here now, just for fun. Verb. Shout out your verbs, people.
Digest.
Repels. Like up a rock face. No, wait, yeah, I like that. Repels. No, he's not going to get that, is he? No, they're both women. She's not going to get that. No, more verbs.
Mind bullets. Shoots mind bullets.
Telekinesis is a noun.
Jump ropes.
Lazy.
Blinks.
Bullies.
Googles. Yep, Googles. So, Rogerio, will you remind us what our insult is today?
Yes, it's an operatic eggshell, the shell only, that Googles.
Okay, and they are going to have to mime that to their respective faction member. So, okay, let's call our players back in here on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes! And let's give a big round of applause as they. All right, so let me get out my phone timer because that is also a thing that we need. Players, are you ready?
Wait for this is starting.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Just rock, paper, scissors. I'm sure you pick something.
Good enough, Sierrah, you're going first. Okay, players, are you ready?
Yes. You big meanie! How dare you steal my ball and then sing a lot like a